Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the second week in March, the 5th to the 11th. I'm going to do a general love reading for you guys with your energy being represented in the first card, whoever's coming towards you energy being represented in the second card, and the situation's energy being represented in the third card, and the overall energy being represented in the fourth card. So let's get started, Virgo. Trying to do this thoroughly and neatly for you guys, especially. Alright, Virgo. So, for your energy, you have the Empress. For who's coming towards you energy, they have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Cups is the current situation. The Devil is the outcome. So here I'm seeing you as Empress. You know, the Empress can be very loving, kind, gentle, and strong. She can grow and nurture herself and those around her. But in an imbalanced state, the Empress can also become self-neglectful and codependent on others, losing that inner strength and feeling of stability and fortitude. With your person coming towards you, Virgo, as having the Three of Swords, they can be feeling cheated or betrayed by you, or you them. Like, this could be them having a third party involved, and you have another third party card here too, so that makes me feel like yes, it was likely, especially with the Devil card here too. So you could be dealing with somebody who is cheating or not cheating but involving other people in your relationship, meaning maybe more mental cheating on you. Like, they might not how they think of you in their mind excuse me, might not reflect like kind of like, you know, like emotional and mental cheating when somebody's like with you but they're not with you mentally, like that could be their energy right now. And though they might not have cheated, with the current situation being the Three of Cups, community, friends, also three's a crowd, you know, potential for unfaithfulness or just involving outsiders where they're not necessarily in a relationship, they could potentially be being with you in reality, and in their head they're with somebody else. Okay, because with the Devil energy here too, there is that energy of like a lot of sexual energy, and sex being the like powerful controlling energy, not necessarily something passionate you use to connect with a partner. This is also telling of toxicity and codependency, and given a lot like and it could also mean breaking out of those energies, but given like what's here for you, Virgo, so far, I feel like this is telling of the current situation that you're going through and like what it's leading up to. And here so far I feel like it's kind of along the lines of you're probably being a more preoccupied, anxious type of attachment to this person who is detached in some ways. And one of those ways they may be detached is if they're not physically cheating on you, they may be mentally cheating on you. And just like as a disclaimer, this is not because you are Virgo, this is happening to you. This is only if this relates to stuff that you already have been feeling and knowing. So please don't feel paranoid that this is true if you feel like this is news to you just coming to the channel. Because I feel like if you're here, usually there's something fishy going on. So I'm giving you a little insight as what that could be. And here it looks like it's either, like I said, cheating, but I'm feeling more towards mentally cheating, where somebody is just not, for some kind of, I feel like it's because of some kind of mental reason, like them just being detached in general, like they have their own issues, as we all do, But for them, it's manifesting as them being in a relationship, potentially for the security that you offer as the Empress. You are somebody who is stable, who will be loving and giving, and in like your detriment, you can be too loving and giving when somebody is not returning that to you, or they're taking advantage of it. And this air energy here with the Three of Swords is just more like flighty, and with the like I said, like I just have the strong feeling with this Three of Cups here too, there is like some mental and emotional, like mental with the swords, emotional with the cups, cheating going on here, where they're with you in reality, but in their head they're with somebody else, or they're with the idea of being with somebody else. They might just be fantasizing about somebody who doesn't exist, or they might be fantasizing about somebody who they are friends with, or they're co-workers with, somebody that they know. With the Three of Cups is like your peer group, people in your community. And with the Devil energy here, it's just like something toxic. Like this person has, like I said, they're having their issues, but also Virgo, you're having your issues with this kind of like codependent vibe that I'm getting. Because why would you, if you're sensing this going on, like why are you kind of like sticking around for it? You know what I'm saying? That shows us where we have, and like I've been in this type of relationship before too, and it just shows like where you have your own like internal like scars that you need to heal, and like things that you need to work through, parts of you that are hurting. So Virgo, with your clarifier for the Empress, you also have the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups, she can be very loving, compassionate, giving, like I said with the Empress, a lot of that energy, but also she's more, way more emotional, like in tune with her intuition, you know. This could also be somebody who becomes emotionally, emotionally manipulative in times of stress, and can also just become emotionally unbalanced. So Virgo, if you feel like somebody's like driving you crazy, like, you know, you might just be feeling like you don't know how to handle this situation. You might feel a little out of control. And, you know, you're naturally a more stable person, or a person who needs and desires stability. So to feel out of control is just extremely stressful for you, especially. And it might cause you to embody a little more of emotional manipulative energy, or just being like very moody, seeming like out of control of your emotions, even though you're desperately trying to get them under your control. And to clarify, your the person coming towards you, Three of Swords, has the Eight of Wands here as well. So they are moving very fast, and I feel like potentially this is why they are in this Three of Swords energy. They could kind of be self-sabotaging, I feel like. They might want to throw themselves into something passionately, but the intentions behind it, like, I'm not saying they have bad intentions, but I don't think they're being very honest with themselves. I feel like they're kind of, I feel like they're having troubles with commitment because they're not being honest to themselves why they committed to you in the first place. Like I said, this could be somebody who's seeking security over love, and they're trying to create love in a situation where they're not even allowing themselves to like feel love for the person, because they're just seeing you, as I said, like as like some kind of security or stability in their life, because they're also feeling out of control. And then you have the King of Wands here, Aries, with the Three of Cups as a clarifier for the current situation. So whoever this person is with the King of Wands, this Aries or any other sign, this could be the third person, the third party, the person they're either like with or fantasizing about, or the type of person they made up to fantasize about, whatever, or just like who they are, who this third party is in relation to your situation, whatever it may be. This is somebody who is passionate, somebody who doesn't hold back, and they just like let their feelings be loud and clear, and like you're not guessing with this person. They could also become quite selfish, they could become aggressive, and they could also become like hasty and not really have much direction. Like the impulsive, that's the word I'm thinking of. They could also be very impulsive. So they might be looking to this person, even though they crave stability, they also want the passion of love, because, you know, you're not getting into a relationship for security. That's never a good reason. And by them, I feel like by them lying to themselves, they're just kind of like putting up a block from feeling any kind of passion that you're trying to bring into this relationship, and they're not really truly feeling the passion they're trying to bring to their end on the relationship. And they're kind of looking to this King of Wands person here as like a realization of that, or like an escape from where they feel like it's lacking. And then with your final outcome clarifier, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And with the Devil energy, with the overindulgence, with like, and also I forgot to say with the King of Wands, it could be also somebody that they're lusting after. With energy too, like it's just like I said, like imbalance and overindulgence, you know, it could really just throw you off to like one side and really put things in an extreme. And I feel like right now this feminine energy that you're embodying is making you too accommodating, too loving, too comforting to somebody who doesn't necessarily deserve it, Virgo. And like I said, if this doesn't sound right to you, then this reading is not for you. I'm not trying to put ideas in anybody's head who doesn't feel this way, because then this is not your story. This is not your message. With the Hangman here, you're kind of stuck in a position of martyrdom. You are literally sacrificing yourself for nothing. Like, and I know, like, martyrs sacrificing for the greater good, for a good cause. Not in this case. No, this is for, like, somebody who will never be able to give you what you need from them. But you are feeling like you love them so much, or you are attached to them so much, come before your own personal needs. You're neglecting yourself here with the Empress. And it's kind of putting you in unstable emotional state with the Queen of Cups, because, you know, you wouldn't be feeling that way, and you're ignoring your intuition, and you wouldn't be feeling that way if it was a good situation. The Hangman shows, no, you're feeling stuck, and you're self-sacrificing, and you're just kind of delaying on a decision, because I feel like you know this is not going to work, but you're just kind of like dragging it out right now, Virgo. And then, yeah, your partner here has the Ten of Wands. So with everything here, with their lying, cheating, you know, behavior, they're feeling burdened. They might be feeling like they don't want to hurt your feelings because they've already started things up with you, and they see how much you care about them, and they don't want to be like an asshole. Well, they're already being an asshole. So they are like feeling like they're carrying this huge load to try to like maintain the relationship, instead of just being honest and saying that they're interested in other people, or they're just not interested in being with you, Virgo. With your final clarifier for the current situation, somebody's coming forward with truth. It might be you, it could possibly be them, but I also feel like it could be this third person, this third party, the King of Wands, coming in to kind of deliver a truth to you. Perhaps somebody's going to come up to you and confront you like, hey, your man's been messaging me off the hook, or like, hey, your girlfriend is actually seeing me right now, like something like that, you know what I'm saying? It could be something as dramatic as that, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But either way, I feel like there will be a lot of intensity behind that truth with that King of Wands energy there. And then the final outcome is the Ace of Cups. So with Ace of Cups, it's like an offering of emotions, and I feel like this either means some of you Virgos are going to come to your senses here, and you're going to offer your emotions and love to yourself or to somebody else, and not this person. Some of you Virgos are going to stay stuck in this devil energy, and you are going to, even though you see no return on all this thing you're investing in this relationship, you're going to continue to try to offer your love, and it will be overflowing and spilling, and it's going nowhere. Nobody's coming with their own offer to accept it. And Virgo, like, I hope you don't feel like discouraged by this bad news, because this is really a message that at least some of you were meant to hear with this, because this is like a very serious spread, and I don't like giving bad news, but this is definitely bad news. Like, somebody is taking advantage of you, Virgo, and I could see this, I could almost like visualize this happening before me like a movie. Like, it's really not good at all. And I feel like basically the message here is, are you going to stay stuck with the devil, or are you going to break your own chains? Because even though it is unfair that somebody is taking advantage of you, or lying to you, or cheating on you, why do you choose to stay? It's up to you to free yourself. Don't wait for them to free you. Let yourself go. Don't be afraid. Whatever fear is stopping you from leaving, let it go. Be afraid, but just be brave in the face of fear. Because nobody faces fear as feeling like, oh, now I finally feel fine about this, I'll do it. No. It's going to be scary. You might be feeling like you messed up at first. You didn't. So Virgo, I hope that this reading was helpful for you. If you would like to know more specifically about your situation, please check out the description box below for a personal reading, or if you didn't resonate with this at all, which I'm actually kind of glad, because this is not that great a message, but I can still give you a personal reading that will be about you specifically. And yep, like, share, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Virgo, I'm wishing you seriously all the best this week, and I hope that you have the inner strength to do what is right for you. Much love.